Third try. Okay, this is just going to be the examples for the homework for section 11.4 for the congruent triangles. Now, you can't. Well, it'll be on the list for the homework though. So we're going to find the congruent angles of those two triangles. We already named the triangles. ABC is congruent to FDE, and we're going to have that be the name of it for now. And even if you were to name the second one DEF, or if you were to name it FED, Fed, okay, triangle Fed, triangle DEF, that's fine because it's just named by its three triangles. We'll get to that. DEF. So let's find the congruent angles. Now, I want you to, who's willing to take a risk? The other one is a little bit harder, but I want you to tell me how do you tell me that there are congruent angles? Sorry. I played last night, so it's sore. Sydney, what do you want? Or what do you want? What do you want? What do you want to try? What do you want to try? Okay, and I'm gonna write it as you say it. So the congruent angles down here. Yep, it's how many of the arcs. Okay, and since you asked before it, normally what I did is let people make that mistake first. Now, the three arches or three arcs is congruent to the three arches. Arcs, yeah. The two arcs is congruent to the two arcs. One arc is congruent to one arc. The three slashes is congruent to the three slashes. That's what you tried to do it before. See, it was congruent, so you were right. It just wasn't the symbol I was looking for. It's the symbol that identifies them, but it isn't the symbol that tells what is what. Now, do you still want to tell me what one of the congruent angles is? Okay, somebody else help her out. Sam? C and F.
No, angle C.
Oh, okay, there we go. Angle C. Okay.
And angle F. And then B, angle B.
Nope. That is, all you told me is angle C and angle F. Okay? Thank you for taking the risk of not knowing how to do it when I didn't tell you what I expected. Thank you. This is what it should say. It should be angle C is congruent to angle F. Angle F. Okay? That's how I want it to be written. Angle C is congruent to angle F. Make sure you write the other side too. Then we have, Sydney, what you got? Angle D is congruent to angle what one? B to E. Oh, okay, gotcha. Angle B is congruent. Oh boy. To angle, she said E as in elephant. Then there's one more. Sydney, what you got? She said A and D. So what did you mean to say when you were trying to tell me? There we go. Angle A is congruent to angle D. Not just A and D. We've got to use the correct speech and vocabulary. Now this next one is going to be a little bit more difficult. I'm just going to tell you how to do the first one because that'll be. You want to do this one too? You've got this, don't you? Hold on. You know what? Is your back hurting, Sydney? Because you're carrying the whole class right now, and it's awesome. Boom. Step it up, yo. All right. Where's everybody else at? Sydney is carrying you along. But you're still dragging a foot. The other one is, she's still carrying you too. Okay? So, in other words, Sydney, you're a rock star, but I want somebody else to try to take the risk of knowing what to do here. Can you get? So Sam, go ahead and try it. Yes, that is correct. That's correct. Yep. Because he said segment, and you could say side, you can say segment, but the bottom line is a lot of people are forgetting to identify what part you're talking about. And he said segment. So the segment CA is congruent to the next one. Okay? Sydney, take the reins. Did I write that down wrong? FD? Okay. Come on up. Bring your stuff. You said FD? Bring your stuff. Because you're going to do the next one. Okay? If you're on fire, I'm going to keep you on fire. Keep it up. Here you go. Here you go. I want you to guide. Here, put this on your lanyard. Okay? So you're going to turn that. So, yeah. So you're going to have questions? Go ahead and continue there.
Wait, I have questions?
Yeah,
okay.
Ask somebody what else, what's the next one, and then you'll do the third one. So ask
oh, okay. What is the next one? What?
No, this letter here. Hey, she asked a question. Call one.
Charlie.
Segment E and B is congruent to segment A.
Slow down a bit.
Wait, what'd you say?
Segment E and D is congruent to segment A.
Wait, I don't think that's right.
What is that? Segment what?
Segment A, B.
Write it down. We'll double check.
Okay.
Turn the stylus 180 degrees. There you go.
Oh, wait, no, yeah, never mind. He's right. What was the other one?
I said E.
Okay, I don't know what I'm doing right now. You said CD. I can't hear you. Understand you.
E, D. Where you speak up? N. Is congruent to A, B.
Okay.
Okay. And then which one did you want to do?
C, B, and F, E. Segment C, B, and
Good.
F.
So go ahead and write that one.
Like X, I want to
Well,
know.
below it. So
Okay.
the final one is segment CB is congruent. Say it as you write it. Say it as you write it.
Segment CB is congruent to segment FE.
Just in case he wants to style. Well done. Well done. So I'll get the microphone back. Thank you for substituting for me, Ms. Malone.
Hi, Mom.
Paper on fire. Oh, because of the yeah. Thanks, Mom. No. Nope. I am Sydney's adopted mother. All right. So that's good. We're looking good there. Now let's do another one. One thing that I will tell you is I do need you to add some slash marks here because I wanted to make it look more like your homework. Now, when we're doing this, I want you to know that this is more trigonometry because you deal with the hypotenuse, the lateral side, and the opposite side. So I will tell you that whenever you have a congruent, or you have two congruent sides, there's only one other possibility, and that's that the third side is going to be congruent. Okay? So only one possibility. Then I'm just going to do 2 here, and there's going to be 2 here. 3 here, 3 here. No, you will not. It'll be like that already for you in the homework. Good question. Okay. Now we're going to find, let's label these. Let's name them. Okay. Now this time, rather than just naming it whatever we want from the angles, I'm going to label this in the same order as their congruency. Okay. I'm going to label them in the same order of their congruency. So I'm going to call this guy triangle, not Steve, ABC. And I'm going to tell you it's congruent to triangle. Now, what angle is congruent to angle A? Yeah. Okay, triangle. I'm going to do X first as well. Then the next one is B, and the one that's also congruent with B is Y. So I'm going to do Y next, because. Then C is congruent with Z, so I'm going to do Z next. So I have my congruencies lined up. This is going to make the next sections quite easy. Can someone please tell me a congruent side of this triangle? Okay, so not a side, congruent angle, Freddie. Angle C is to angle Z is in Zorro. Is that what you said? Okay, good. Somebody else? McGuire, I haven't heard from you yet. Angle B is congruent to angle Y. Then there's una más, correct? Angle A is congruent to angle X. So I want to show you something. What is the first letters of naming our triangles? What are the first letters when we named it, Jace? A and what? A and X. Look at this. A and X. What are the second letters? Ooh, lap. B and Y. B and Y is right here. What are the third letters? Barnes? What are the third letters in our names of our triangles here? Angle. Did I say last or first? First, yeah, or last. What are the last letters here in our names? Well, okay, as far as these are the names, please stick with me, bud, okay? These are the names of our triangles. What is the last point in each of those names? The points are A, B, C, and X, Y, Z. Z and C, and there's that one right here. See how when we labeled it by their corresponding angles, we're pretty much doing the first half of it for us anyway? Okay? I recommend doing that for the homework tonight. A lot of times, you can put it in any order, but sometimes it's a little bit nicer if you put them into alphabetical order, okay? I'm not going to say it's required, but it's a good idea that we don't leave anything out. How about the congruent sides? How about the congruent sides now of this? Congruent sides of our triangle. I don't have it visible right now, but yeah.
I have A and B are congruent to, well, side A and B are congruent.
There we go.
Side B and B.
A and B. Side A and B are congruent to side D and E. Good. One more, Max.
Side C and B is congruent to Z.
C and A is congruent to Z and X side. Where'd I go? Did I lose my spot? Did I?
Oh, wait, I thought we were on the bottom one. That might be the problem.
I got mixed up.
Yeah, because I thought that we were on this side. I thought we were on the bottom one. So that's why I said D and E and A.
Okay, that's
why I messed
So you got to keep in mind that I do this. This is my 4th time doing this today, so I time traveled just now. I went 10 minutes or 5 minutes ahead into the lesson. Let's back this up. Okay, now we won't make that mistake. We can see. All right, so CA is congruent. CA is congruent to ZX. Good. Okay, so we have that one. So we need 2 more. Thornberry, what you got? Z and Y. That's what you said, yeah. Good. And there's one more. Una más. Deja. Nope. There we go. So those are the 3. Okay, those are the 3. Those are the 3. All right. Let's go ahead and I want you to, well, we'll name this together. Okay, we'll name this guy together and ignore this for right now, guys. Ignore that for now. Let's name this together, and I'm going to have you find the congruent sides and the congruent angles of this one. So let's name this guy, and don't say Carl. Okay? What are we going to name the triangles? And they are congruent. I'll tell you that much. What's can someone tell me what we should name it? Okay, there. Now it's ignored. So who haven't I heard from today? JD? We should name it J. No, there's no point J, and there is a point D, but we're not going to.
Okay, we'll do it F and D.
F and D, we're missing a lot of stuff there. How did we name the other ones? Luke, I haven't heard from you yet today. Can you help me out? Help them out. What are we going to call this? What did we do when we named the other triangles? Here's a clue up on the board. Those blanks are going to be letters.
Triangle ABC
ABC
are congruent to triangle SG.
is congruent to DEF. Okay. And also, I'm going to add a couple more here, guys. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. We're going to do this to help you out. And we're going to do this. Okay? I want you to find those, please. I'm going to pass out your HDub. Find those answers. Yes, sir? Question? Ah, yes. It is. It's not the exact same shape. Do you have it? Let me see. Okay. Make sure there wasn't from last week.
Is there another one? They won't.
Oh, she's got hers in. I got it covered. Hey, stop stalling and get to work. Not on that. You're doing the last one. You. watching. Yeah, school's out in 5 minutes, so. That's what you should have for congruent angles. If you're not done with that, don't look up yet. Okay, let's get to work. I want to know if you know how to do this so I can talk to you about it. Yes, sir. No, they can be in any order because I'm as close to you as you are to me, and it's still 2 points. Yep. Yeah, let me just finish this right here so I can get. Okay, regardless how far you are, I need to talk to you about a thing on the homework. So let's look up here. Now I want to identify with you something that you're going to see on the homework tonight. Okay, look at number 3. Look at number 3 on the homework. Now, if I were talking about angle B, look how there's angle B can be. That's bad. Let's try that again. Undo. Let's do like a pink or something like that. Here. Angle B could be these 2 points, couldn't it? Okay, but couldn't angle B also here? Okay, and couldn't angle B also be here? So there's actually 3 angles there. And the way that you would differentiate is, let's look at BDA. BDA starts at B, goes to D, and then up to A. The middle one that you talk about is going to be the vertex, okay, of your angle. The middle point that you say is going to be the vertex. And on the homework, you have to identify the difference between those two. All right? Yes, ma'am.
What is like
The
the congruent statement?
congruent what?
The congruent statement. It doesn't complete it, but.
That's what we've been doing. We've been, these are congruent statements.
Okay, so you just have to do that.
Yeah, you know, remember how I had you guys say like specific wording? So it's written like that, you write it like that. There are 7 answers for every question almost. Okay? It's just like the notes that we did and the 2-minute rule. Thanks. Bye. Oh no. Where is it? Oh, there it is.